Hi there guys, and welcome to another episode. And this episode is the first car show of 2024 up here in northern Sweden. So I've come over to a place called Skellefteå. I'm going to go into they're actually ice rinks, but they took the ice out of there now and they put a load of cars in there. So we're going to have a look around. I'll have a look at some cool cars today. Finally, we can have a look at some cool cars. Unfortunately, I haven't got with me Alice today. It would have been nice, but I know all these cars have been booked for a long time in advance, and I didn't really know when I was going to get to finish with Alice. So unfortunately, she's not with me today. But the next car show, next weekend, she's definitely going to be with me. Well, I do like odd vehicles, and that is probably one of the oddest ones I've seen for a long time. I happen to like that visor that you pull down. That's great. That's called a Velomobile. Very cool. It's a bit like a wooden shoe that they wear in Holland. I love that pinstriping everywhere, and I don't think that seat is original, but I love the tractor seat on it. That's great. I'm not normally a huge fan of Volkswagens, but the common gear is the common gear. I don't think I've ever seen a Peugeot 202. Must be something after the 2CV or something. Not known for motorbikes, but this one's a bit special. And the reason for that is this paint job on here. It's 24 karat gold, and it's actually done by one of my students. So if you want to see more of his work, which is absolutely amazing, so I'll put a link down below to his Instagram, but Death Race Paint, that is amazing work.
motorbike here called Brass in Bucket. It's got so many brass details in there. You've got one there, the handlebars, tips of the exhaust, the brackets there at the back axle. It's gorgeous. Definitely not something you see every day, but a V8 motorbike. Oh, that's one of the halves. Look at that. A massive, massive radiator on it. And an absolutely huge fuel tank, which I suppose it needs.
So this is the SFRO stand here, and over there is Gustav. And we're starting with these cars. So there's three guys that are making these at home. They are pretty much identical apart from the engine choices and the gearbox. This has got a Mitsubishi V6 in it. The other two have got Mercedes engines in them, but they have made the entire car themselves, including fiberglass chassis. So each car's got its own fiberglass chassis. They're all the same, the chassis, the fiberglass bodywork on it. The chassis are pretty much the same, but they're making these in their garage at home. Three guys. That is absolutely amazing. They've even made the molds for these frames and made the three chassis for them all, which is, yeah, I don't know, amazing. And while we're on the subject of Gustav, this is his Ford Capri. Not often you find a Mini, and it's definitely not often that you find an estate. Well, I'm not sure, but I can't remember. Let me know in the comments, but did they have that dimpled roof? Like that? I can't remember them having that. Nice colour on this 745. Oh, what happened to the back there? So this is one of these cars that the kids can drive around in. So from 15 years old, you can drive one of these. It has to have a bed on the back. So this is a 745 that's been cut at the back there. Put a bed on the back. And it'll do the amazing top speed of 30 kilometers an hour or 18 miles an hour. And it's probably worth more than my daily driver. We've got another one there, and I love the way the back window opens. Like I say, kids own these, and they do make their own adjustments to them, so you've got the fuzzy dice and the poppies in the window, but I do like the lights on the roof. Nice looking Mercedes W126, but that's a V8 in it. I'm not sure if I've ever seen one of them before, but an Audi R8 V10 Spider. Normally I'd say modern wheels on a classic car don't match, but they're quite nice. Apparently this is a Ford Squire. Now I've never seen a Ford Squire before. So I don't know if it was called something else in England, but let me know in the comments below if you've seen a Ford Squire or if you know it was called something else in England. It looks a bit like an Anglia, or it's almost like a Morris at some point. But apparently it's a Ford Squire from 1956.
bite to eat. This is called a palt. It's a Swedish dish. It's potatoes and hopefully inside it, yeah, some bacon. Gorgeous. Normally eat this with butter and jam, but I don't like that, so I just have it as it is. Great. I'll be full for about a week on these. Well, that was the first car show of 2024. Plenty of cars. I love the variety in there. Everything from tractors and mopeds to lawnmowers to God knows what. It was brilliant in that way. Bit of a shame that you can't get close to the cars. Everything was roped off, but I can understand the reasons why as well. It's, you know, people don't want the cars getting touched and dirted and stuff. So that's all for this car show. Next weekend we've got another car show, and Alice will be at that car show. So make sure you press that subscribe button. I'll put up my social media links on the screen right now, so make sure you press that subscribe button. I'll see you next week. Thanks a lot, and bye bye.